Have you ever wondered what to do when a girl looks at you? It's a question that has crossed many minds, and let's be honest, it can be a little daunting at first. You may feel a sudden rush of adrenaline, your palms might get a tad sweaty, and your heart might beat a little faster than usual. These reactions are perfectly normal, a part of the human response to unexpected situations. But here's the good news. This moment of surprise, this unexpected glance, it's not something to fear. Rather, it's an opportunity, a chance to connect, a moment to be seized. And with a few simple steps, you can handle this situation with poise, with self-assuredness, and yes, even with a bit of flair. So let's not let panic take the reins. Instead, let's dive into these steps to handle this situation with confidence and grace. First things first, don't panic. It's easier said than done, I know, but bear with me here. When a girl looks at you, the last thing you want to do is lose your cool. Why, you ask? Well, for starters, panicking is counterproductive. It can make the situation more awkward than it needs to be. And trust me, nobody wants that. Picture this. You're in a room full of people. The music is slow, and a girl has just glanced your way. If you panic, you might turn beet red, start sweating, or worse, look away immediately and miss the chance to make a connection. None of these reactions are particularly appealing, and they certainly don't make you look confident. Meanwhile, if you remain calm and composed, you not only appear more attractive, but you also give yourself the chance to respond in a thoughtful way. In fact, maintaining composure is one of the most crucial aspects of this entire process. It's like a game of chess, if you will. You've got to keep your wits about you and think a couple of moves ahead. Now let's talk about confidence. Confidence, dear listeners, is not about being the loudest in the room or the most flamboyant. It's about being comfortable in your own skin, and it's about owning your space. When a girl looks at you, she's not just seeing your physical appearance. She's also picking up on your energy, your vibe, and yes, your confidence. If you're comfortable with yourself, it shows, and that kind of confidence can be incredibly attractive. So if you find yourself in a situation where a girl is looking at you, remember to stay calm. Take a deep breath, relax those shoulders, and show her that you're confident. You're not just any guy in the room. You're the guy who can handle the unexpected, the guy who can take a surprise glance in stride. So what's the takeaway here? When a girl looks at you, don't panic. Stay composed, stay confident. Because at the end of the day, confidence is key. Now, let's talk about returning the glance. So, you've caught someone's eye. It's a moment that can send a jolt of adrenaline through your veins, isn't it? But how do you respond? Do you look away, pretend it never happened? Or do you seize the moment and return the glance? Returning the glance is crucial. It communicates to the other person that you've noticed their attention and are open to interaction. But remember, it's important to do this in a way that feels non-threatening and friendly. You don't want to come across as aggressive or overly eager. You see, the art of returning a glance is all about balance. It's a delicate dance between showing interest and maintaining composure. You want to show that you're interested, but not desperate, engaged, but not obsessed. And here's a little secret to nail this dance: a quick, warm smile. A smile can be the perfect icebreaker in these situations. It's a universal symbol of friendliness and approachability. It signals to the other person that you're not only aware of their attention, but you're also welcoming it. Think of it this way. A smile is like a soft, friendly handshake from a distance. It's a nonverbal way of saying, "Hello, I see you too." But wait, what kind of smile are we talking about here? We're not talking about a wide, toothy grin that might scare someone off. We're talking about a subtle, gentle smile. The kind of smile that lights up your eyes and gives a soft glow to your face. A smile that says, "Hey, I'm glad you noticed me." And remember, the timing is key. You don't want to return the glance too quickly, as it might come off as too eager. But you also don't want to wait too long, as it might make you seem uninterested. Just a beat or two after you catch their eye, that's the sweet spot. So the next time you find yourself in this situation, don't shy away. Return the glance, flash a quick smile, and see where it leads. You might be surprised at the connections you can make with just a simple glance and a friendly smile. A friendly smile can go a long way. Next up, making the approach. Now that you've caught her eye and she's caught yours, it's time to move forward. But how? You might be asking. Well, that's what we're here to discuss. First things first, the approach is not just about walking up to her. It's about the way you do it. Body language, my friends, speaks volumes. It's the unspoken communication that can make or break your interaction. Walk with purpose, but not aggression. Show through your posture that you're interested, yet respectful. A relaxed, open stance indicates that you're approachable and friendly. Maintaining eye contact is another crucial element. But remember, it's not a staring contest. There's a fine line between holding someone's gaze and making them uncomfortable. It's about balance. Show that you're genuinely interested in her by keeping your focus on her, but don't forget to blink and look away occasionally. It's a subtle dance, one that conveys respect and interest. The approach is also about timing. Don't rush in as soon as she looks your way. Give it a moment. Let the anticipation build. This shows that you're not desperate, and you're confident enough to let things unfold naturally. It's like a chess game, and you're making your move when the time is right. And while we're on the subject of timing, let's talk about the importance of the context. The approach should match the situation. If you're at a loud concert, you might need to lean in to speak. If you're in a quiet library, a gentle smile and a whisper might be more appropriate. Be aware of your surroundings and adapt your approach accordingly. Remember, the approach is not about proving anything or impressing anyone. It's about showing genuine interest and respect. It's about being genuine, being you. The girl looked at you for a reason. She saw something in you. Now it's your turn to show her that her instinct was right. Approaching with confidence and respect is crucial. Finally, let's discuss striking up a conversation. This is the moment where you create a memorable impression. It may seem daunting, but trust me, with the right approach, you can turn it into a delightful experience. Start simple. A casual hello or a friendly comment about the surroundings can be the perfect icebreaker. There's no need for grand gestures or elaborate pickup lines. Remember, the goal here is to establish a connection, not to perform a one-man show. Once the conversation has started, be genuine and show interest in getting to know her. Ask open-ended questions that allow her to share more about herself. Topics can range from her favorite book, movie, or music to her hobbies and interests. However, avoid overly personal questions in the beginning as they may make her uncomfortable. While she's speaking, demonstrate active listening. This means not merely hearing her words, but understanding and responding to them. Nod your head, maintain eye contact, and offer relevant responses. This will show her that you value her thoughts and opinions. Remember, conversations are not monologues. You should also share about yourself, but don't dominate the conversation. It's a dance of words, and both partners need to lead and follow in turns. Now, keeping the conversation flowing can sometimes be a challenge. If you find yourself stuck, a good strategy is to build on previous topics. For example, if she mentioned she loves hiking, you could ask about her favorite hiking trails. This not only continues the conversation, but also shows that you've been paying attention. Of course, don't forget the power of humor. A well-placed joke or a funny anecdote can lighten the mood and make the conversation more enjoyable. But remember, the humor should be respectful and not at the expense of others. Lastly, be yourself. Authenticity is attractive. If you're comfortable with who you are, it allows her to be comfortable around you too. A great conversation can be the start of something beautiful. So, to recap what we've discussed, we started with that unexpected glance from a girl, a moment that can catch you off guard. The crucial thing is to not panic and react naturally. It's okay to feel flustered, but remember, it's just a look. Then comes the return glance, a subtle but powerful way to show your interest. Confidence is key here. It's not about being the coolest person in the room, but about being comfortable in your own skin. Next, we talked about the approach. This is where you initiate contact. Again, confidence is your best friend. You don't want to come off as too pushy or desperate. It's all about striking a balance. Finally, we delved into the conversation, engaging, listening, responding. These are the elements of a good chat. Show genuine interest in what she's saying and respond thoughtfully. Remember, the most important thing is to be yourself and enjoy the process. Good luck.